what is going on, you dead set legends? We're back for another round, another weekly live, because they're becoming daily, becoming all the time. But I am getting pumped up for the Hardanger Open. I will be leaving in just under 36 hours. That's all right. I'm off to Norway. It's going to be brilliant. They're going to have super matches. Also, the next day will be an East versus West qualifier. But ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all come and have a bit of fun. I had to start. I couldn't keep. Usually I go live after the fix, but I'm on a bit of a time restraint at the moment with family and travel and things like that. So I kept pushing back, but I had to start. I'm sure they'll finish up soon and everyone will come there. But in the meantime, what is going on? Give us a ready bang in the comments. It's been an awesome weekend here in arm wrestling, and it's also been an awesome weekend here in the Aussie Arm Wrestler household. We're very lucky people. So there's like, I think 16, 17 super matches. Give a brief thing about each one, but I'm very excited. There's like 6 junior matches, a para match that I am so excited for. It's ridiculous. And why I say ridiculous, I mean it in a good way. Like, Jan's got one arm and his opponent's in a wheelchair, so I'm so excited for that matchup. You get to see Frodo Hoagland. There's a teaser. Coach Ray might have a match, but I know a lot of people, because the super matches are on the first day, the East versus West qualifiers on the next day. I know a lot of people are saving themselves for the tournament. So there'll be a lot of junior matches, because Norway have a really good feeder system. So they like really train their juniors. And you'll see with some of the ages I tell you when we go through it, they're going to feed their juniors. It's going to be brilliant. And then they get them into elite system. And, of course, one of the most exciting super match pullers in Frodo Hoagland will be at the event. Special guests at the event, Janis Amolins, I'll try again. Bloody hell, it's like my first time pronouncing his name. Pascal Gerard. Coach Ray will be there, and he's also going to do a bit of pulling. We've got Fia Riesek, Malin Kliensmith, and many more. It's going to be brilliant. There's going to be athletes from Latvia, from the Ukraine, from Romania, Bulgaria, but the predominantly theme of it is Norway versus Sweden. Now, let's say hi to everyone in the chat. Who's hanging and banging with me? We've got Sound Saber, just doing ready bang, playing anagrams in the chat. Ryan Bussier, ready bang, everybody. Smash the like. Thank you very much. And Sound Saber's just snorted some stem cells. That's a different way to do it, that's for sure. That is a different way, but we'll see how we go. Who else is in the chat? Swedish Viking is in there with a ready bang. Will you be at the Hardanger Open? Are you really Swedish? Are you making the trip? Let me know. Dangerous Dan, my man. You all know him as Danger, but he's changed it to Dangerous Dan with a ready bang. Tom Paul Hutchins Jr. Bada bing, bada bang. Legends. What's happening, my man, Tall Paul? White Wolf in the chat. What's happening, White Wolf? Hope you're doing well, my man. Yo, buddy, says Shane Kerry. How you going, Adam? That one guy. Ready, bang, Aussie. The OG and the King Hoddle. Just giving some ready bangs. Aussie, dead set legend. You as well, King Hoddle. Jeff is in the chat. Everybody hit that like button. He's given a ready bang. Stig is in the chat. What's happening, Stig? TP. Swedish Viking. Yes, I'm Swedish, but got to go to work, so no trip to Norway. Damn. Devil's in the chat. He says, Jake, I can't wait for the news. Hope you share some insane, exciting stuff that is unexpectable. I can't wait to get over to Norway. I think it's going to be great. I've got a list of all the super matches. So they'll start at 4 p.m. Friday in Norway. 15 of the 16 or 16 of the 17 super matches will happen, and then they're kicking off because a young fella can't make the trip on the Friday, so they're going to start off a super match on the Saturday, and then the East versus West qualifying tournament. But I do have the link to the channel that it's going to be on. It might be on my channel as well, but if you head over, the link is in the. Actually, I might have even pinned it to the comments. So get up there, get up there. I was just at the gym with this guy, the Cap. Then I had to go. Yo, watching the best in the game. What's happening, my man? Sorry, I couldn't hang out and lift weights. Had to come home and do this and prepare for this. Jake, I'm about to get in the shower. Use your big boy voice, please. My voice is always big. Maybe my microphone isn't close enough. Zadie's birthday soon, end of May. Yeah, we're 9 months in. So end of May. So I'll just quickly show you the list. So here's the first round of matches that we'll go through. Let me get rid of the logo on this page. Let me get rid of that so you can see all of it now. I will be practicing on the plane. I will, once I get there, phonetically get it. But we have Ariel versus Miroslava. We've got Victoria versus Amanda. Tuva versus Hilda. Maria versus Zilan. Adelina versus Sunia. Sondre versus Algot. And Jan versus Ina. That's the first one. That bottom one, Jan versus, I think it's Ina. I'm sure people will help me out with it. That match is a para match, and that's the one-arm gentleman versus the bloke in the wheelchair. And then, as if we move on, you might have some more recognisable names in this one. So the first match up the top there, Ajbjorn versus Alexandru. They're the junior match that's going to be on the Saturday morning. Then you've got huge. So Carolina Peterson versus Victoria Ilushnia. That will be on. So that is a battleground with Victoria Carlson and Emily Lindroth. So you know Victoria Carlson from WAL days. But last year in my top 10 matches, it was Carolina versus Victoria. And they went forever. And a part of me hopes that they make it in the final again to have that rematch. And then as we go down the card, and I'll give you some stats about it as well. You got Nicholas Stud. Nicholas Stud taking taking on Richards in the chat, and also Frodo Haugland and Glenn Begston, both from WAL days. But Frodo Haugland, we all know Frodo Haugland. He is the Aussie Arm Wrestler's most handsome man. He's not allowed to look at Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler directly in the eye, but also one of the most, if not the most exciting super match puller. Yeah, it's probably pronounced Inia. It probably is, Dan, but we will get in there. Hardanger versus Arm Gods. We'll get to Arm Gods a little bit later on. So if we go back to the first one. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, just getting super excited. So I leave, yeah. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I leave kind of soon. But we'll make sure you hit the like button when you're in there. But let me get my stats out. That's right. I've got some stats. So let's go to the first matchup. So if I put that there, and then maybe I might just go there while we have a chat. That's a bit better. So Ariel from Little Mermaid taking on Miroslav. So Miroslav is 13 years old. So we're starting the first match off with some junior bangers. So Miroslav is from the Ukraine and has taken second at a Europeans before. And Ariel is 16 years old and has taken second place at a Norwegian and a Nationals. So 16 years old versus 13 years old. There's a slight weight advantage for the 16-year-old. I think it's 65 kilos to 45 kilos. But I'm definitely excited for this one. How you going, Silky Wilkie? You dead set legend. Thanks for popping in. Saw you pretty busy, pretty active. I love everyone being active over on the fix. They were getting pretty deep into it, which was good. Talking about mindset. No one's got a stronger mindset than the Aussie arm wrestler. I'm telling you that right now. So, second in European, so for the 13-year-old. How you going, Mighty Mouse? Thanks for jumping in. So, yeah. So, we're going to kick off the match with an awesome junior matchup. So for me, I think Ariel will win that one and get Norway on the board. Miroslava is from the Ukraine. Miroslava's been training for three years, whilst Ariel has only been training for two. Not my monkeys, not my circus in the chat. Hey guys, let's just have some guesses. If you don't know, any of these superstars, because what they're trying to do is they've got a really good system where they really focus on their juniors. So, 5, 10, 15 years, there's a whole heap of elites from Norway and a whole heap of elites from Sweden. So those feeder systems are good, and they're going to put them on the main stage here with a lot of junior matchups. Rick James, hey, if you are a member, I just put out a members video. Your willpower cannot be questioned after those marathon runs. Thank you very much, King Hoddle. Absolutely. And and then after watching my wife battle cancer for 18 months, smashed it. Okay. So the next matchup is classified as a juniors, Victoria versus Amanda. So this is our first official Norway versus Sweden match. And Victoria Berger, she is 18 years old, and she's been training and competing for a year. And she got bronze in the Norwegian Championships, and she shared first place in the overall Norwegian Cup in the Junior 18 in 2022. This is our right arm matchup. As everyone is coming in from the fix. Thank you very much. We got Fish Lip. Jake, these are not the droids you are looking for. Jolene. What's up? You had a great day yesterday, and your son did very well. So shout out to that little junior superstar that's coming in with a bang. And hopefully can find some footage and check it out. Arm Wrestling for Nerds is in the chat. Ready, bang. Happy Sunday, everyone. Well, happy Sunday to you. It's Monday over here. It's a long weekend here in Australia. Ready, banger. The fix has finished. Nice one. Hopefully a whole heap of people come over and they haven't gone to bed. But good to see people coming in. While you're in here, hey, just drop the old like in there. So, and then Amanda, right, in this one is 20 years old. So Victoria's 18 years old. Amanda is 20 years old. She's been training for 11 years. That's how good their junior system is over there. So jealous of it. So she's been training. She's a national champion. She come fourth at WAF. That's Amanda. She's from Sweden. So this one's going to be a really good matchup. Victoria versus Amanda. I'll just bronze at nationals for Victoria, and Amanda fourth at WAF. 20-year-old versus 18-year-old. Don't invite Aussie to karaoke. 100%. 100%. I'm a terrible singer, but I'm a brilliant singer. You know when someone's that terrible and the crowd just get behind them because they're so bad, because they put on a show? That's me. Okay, let's find. Where am I? Now, I might not have the stats for everyone. My guys have tried really hard, and I don't think I have anything for Tuva and Hilda. I'm just having a look at my phone. No, I don't have anything there, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm wishing those two all the best. That's another junior matchup. That's what I know about that one. But don't worry. When I am commentating, I will have more information and more information, and I'll be able to pronounce their names properly. White Wolf says, Jake, which two gals pulled in the longest match in arm wrestling history? Well, it was basically, I don't know if it was the longest, but Victoria Carlson and Carolina Peterson. And they'll both be on the card. We'll speak about them a little later on. Okay. So then we have Maria Carlson from Norway and Zilan Mrchan from Sweden. So Maria is 15 years old. She's been training, competing for 1 year. She got silver Norwegian championships, bronze in the world championships last year. And this is 70 kilos. Wow, plus 70 kilos in the sub-junior. So some big pullers here. Yeah, 70 kilos, 6 years training. Zilan from Sweden has had 6 years of training. And then national champion and third at WAF. Well, I got to go with Zilan for that one, but I'm hoping Maria puts on a show. But I think Zilan will take the chocolates on that one. Will this event be live streamed? Yes, it'll be live streamed as well as the tournament. I've got the link to their channel at the top, pinned at the top of the comments in the chat, top of the chat. And also it may be on my channel as well. And they'll be streaming the tournament. So Mr. 7-Up is in there and he says SMH as well as hand stuff. So 15-year-old versus 16-year-old Maria versus Zilan. I've got to go. Oh, no. I've got information on Hilda, just not Tuva. The information on Hilda Grunland. Wow, she's 15 years old, 63 kilos. Oh, no. I do have information. So going back, sorry I'm all over this. I've wrote it all down. So everyone's been helping me out. I'll be practicing them on the plane once I work out how to phonetically say them. So going back to the third match there, Tuva versus Hilda. So Hilda's 15 years old, been training for 6 years. Tuva is 14 years old, been training for 1.5 years. Got bronze in the Norwegian Championships last year. 4th place right arm, 5th place left arm at the World Championships last year. Tall Paul quickly says, what future events is Jake going to be commentating in? Hardanger Open next week. I've got a special Australian matchup in the first week of May. Got a huge, massive event in June. Arm Gods 2. I'll be commentating in Canada. Washington State in December. And then hopefully Monster Factory, one of the Monster Factories. One of the days doesn't fit, but so many then. I got Victorian State titles so I do Hardanger Open next week, Victorian State titles here in Australia. If the dates fit, I'll be at Nationals for Australia. Yeah, it is awesome. Yeah, same venue, same hotel. They got, like a tennis center in there. They're going to have an auditorium. I'll do lives from there. I'm going to show you all, get photos of mountains. It's going to be brilliant. Okay, what are we up to? Adelina versus Sunia. So where are they? Adelina versus Sunia. So Adelina from Norway, 20 years old. Has been training for 6 years. She won the Norwegian and the European Championships. 2nd place at the World Championships last year. And she beat Zilan last year at the Hardanger Open. in their super match. So if you go back to that footage, that's where John pulled Engen. There we go. That's where it's going to be. And then Sonia, 18 years old, been training for 3 years, a national champion in Sweden, European Arm Wrestling Federation champion, and second at WAF. This match could steal the show. Adelina versus Sonia Stromberg. So we're starting off with 5 junior women by the looks of it, but going to be really good. I'm really excited for this card. There's a lot of unknowns, a lot of juniors as well, because, you know, I bang on about the 2 juniors here in Australia, Jamie Barrett and Hamza. It's going to be brilliant. But thank you all for joining. I know we're not talking about Devon or East versus West or King of the Table, but thank you all for joining the live streams. Rick Chains, yes, I'll be at Arm Gods too. I will be in Arm Gods too. What else have we got? Damn, going to be a busy year for you. Absolutely. It's an exciting year. It's an exciting year for arm wrestling, and I hope it continues on. And I'm very excited that the arm wrestling world support me. They want me there. Yeah, just hearing what the athletes say to me off camera, it's very reassuring. So, yeah, man, when I retire or I stop commentating all the big events, all the stories I can tell you, good and bad, will blow your mind. All righty, let's get to Sondre and Algot. Where did that go? I've got it here. So Sondre Breke from Norway, 19 years old, 68 kegs. He's been training for 5 years. Won gold, silver in the European Championships last year. Gold in both arms at Norwegian Championships. He's also won the King's Cup, which is awarded to only one athlete per year at the Norwegian Championships. That was in 2021. That means they had the best performance. You win the King's Cup. So Sondre just went out and started tearing everyone, having banger of matches, getting up and about. But hey, if you can, guys, where can we watch these matches? Perfect segue. Go to the top of the chat. And you'll see the Norwegian channel. So go over, give them a subscribe, and it's a link to the super matches, and it may be streamed on my channel as well. But if not, get over and support these guys for bringing me here. And then Algot Eknor, 18 years old, 70 kilos, been training for 3 years, is a national champion and 6 at WAF. So the one thing I'm excited for is Sondre won the King's Cup for best performance. So if I'm giving out awards for best performance, it would be having upsets, banger of matches, going the distance, good sportsmanship. So I'm really looking forward to this Sondre versus Algot Eknor matchup. So I'm really, really excited. Yeah, so it's really going to be good. Thank you very much, says Jake, winning the hearts and minds across the land. Yep, we're in a phase where it's arm wrestling's all about a lot of channels are, not all channels. There's some awesome arm wrestling channels out there that I really enjoy watching. But yeah, there's some that's just built on hate, negativity, and it gets them a lot of views, and you know, good on them. But I'll only ever be me, and that is happy. I'm a happy dude. I'm a very, very happy dude. Okay. As everyone's just Phil Woody is in the chat. Dead Set Legend, my manager. So the next match, I got the stats on these guys as well. So Jan, where did it go? So Jan, he's been arm wrestling for 14 years, right? He's got second and third at the Nordic Open class, second and third in the Norwegian Cup. He's only got one arm. Brilliant. I've seen a good photo with him and John Brezink from last year. But I love it when people just go, you know what? Like, life's just thrown rubbish at me. I'm still going to go. And then Aina, I'm sorry, I will learn it because I want to meet every athlete before the event. He's 115 kilos, much heavier, but he's in a wheelchair. He's been arm wrestling for 2 years, and he got silver on the left, European Championships, 4th on the left, and 5th on the right. But I absolutely love anyone. We've got a bloke in a wheelchair at our club. He's named Simon. Good dude. I love everyone that just doesn't give up. That just doesn't give up when life hasn't dealt them the best of hands. They just pull through, and I love it. So that's the first half, guys. We'll go through the second half of the card in a moment. Not only do we have this, we've got Arm Wars the next week. I've got Victorian States the next week. Auctioning off one of these tomorrow night on Maximum Bang Monday. Now, just remember the times may be different in your area because where John is, they've just started. What's it called? They've just started their daylight savings. So the times may be a bit different. So wait for me to put Maximum Bang Monday out. So we'll go through Winter Blast and everything like that. But let's have you guys gone to the Alpha Room yet on Arm Gods before I go through the next part of the card? Of course, I will screen it. Share screen. Arm Gods, Alpha Room. Get amongst it. What you do, you click visit. You got the Alpha Room. Scroll down. There's some videos. The best thing is go to watch all. And there's the big fella there. Start your own arm wrestling channel. I've got the best 5 tips. And I'm going to do another video with another 5 tips. So hopefully people have been hiring it and they've been flying off the card. But get over to armgods.com. All righty, what are some people saying in the chat? I've got just the plates for Jake's card. Been having a bit of mice problem in the shop. There you go. What else have we got? The Drews. In there, ready, chitty bang bang. Yeah, Captain Obvious. Yeah, it's weird because then our daylight savings ends in 3 weeks, but that won't affect you. I'll adjust my time. Yes, time went forward last night, says Jared. Thank you all very much. Hope you're all going well. All righty, so we'll get to. I just wanted to check a few things. So I can't wait to get over to Norway. Can't believe I get invited to all these things. All righty, so the second half of the card. Also, Coach Ray might have a match, so that'll be cool. Hopefully, Coach Ray. Hey, Adam's in the chat. Hey, ready, bang, and behave. There we go. The Drew just never changed his time. Well, there you go. We have daylight savings for like 6 months of the year. We go from October to March. So, and then when we get into our autumn and winter, it's regular, spring and summer, daylight savings. I prefer daylight savings. Everyone's in a better mood here in Australia when it's daylight savings. I don't know. I think because after dinner they can go out for a walk or something like that. Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. All right, second half of the card. Let's get into it. So the first match up the top are 2 juniors, and they're pulling Saturday morning before the tournament. Now, one of them's the champion, and one of them come third. I remember I was speaking to Erling yesterday, but I don't have it. So, Ashbourne, best achievement, 2 golds in European Championships last year. So, Ashbourne, Jet, only 15 years old, 85 kilos, beast. So, he's won, and I believe Alexandru came third at the same event. So, hopefully, they'll be super exciting matches. So, they'll go at it. So the first 6 matches are best of 3, and then the next lot of matches are best of 5. So, and Ashbourne's also a national champion. And I believe Alexandra come third at the European Championships. So they've got a bit of history. I think he can come third to Ashbourne. So can't wait for that matchup. That matchup is just going to be off the chain. Now, this one is brilliant. This one's brilliant. You look at Carolina Peterson and Victoria Alushna. So Victoria Alushna is a 15-time world champion. 15-time world champion. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. 12-time European champion. 40-time national champion. 40. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous to be a 40-time world champion. 40-time Ukrainian champion. She's coming over from the Ukraine. 40-time Ukrainian champion. And yeah, so it is brilliant. And 15-time world champion. And she's taking on Carolina Peterson. So Carolina Peterson, you saw her last year pull Victoria. Just solid matches. Now, Carolina's, I believe, a 16-time. No, she's been pulling since she was 16 years old. She's a European champion, but she can go. She can go. So it's a matter of, does Victoria the illest, does she still have it? Been training for 40 years. So, could be, we don't know when she started. So will Victoria Carlson do it? So this is the first round of the battleground. And then you have Victoria Carlson, very exciting Supermatch puller. She's been on the show before. Victoria's been on the show. And, we've seen her at WAL. And she's taking on Emily Lindroth. Now, this is they're all Swedish. Comes second at WAF. She's come second at WAF. So is Victoria. So that matchup looks a bit more even, Victoria versus Emily. I know Victoria is nothing but a hook puller, so that will be exciting. And then the winners, just the winners, so they're not battling third. So the winner of that match and that match pull at the last match of the night. So it's going to be brilliant. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I can't wait. I can't wait for those ones. Silky Wilkie. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you, my man. Thank you for helping keep the dream alive. Silky Wilkie's just jumped in. Says, do satellites use daylight savings times? What's the protocol? If 2 satellites use different timestamps, do they use an offset? I just think anytime switching in the upper atmosphere results in different location estimates or communication errors. Silky, not only have you blown my mind with the super chat, but you've blown my mind with your question. Sorry, my man in Sweden just sent me a message, so I've just got to check something. Might be let's have a look. He's just sent me a link. I just got to see something because Roan, I think his name is, has been helping me. So what has he sent me a link to? Oh, he's just sending me links of how good Carolina Peterson is, and against Heidi Anderson, just mega mega arm wrestling matches. But thank you very much, the silkiest. I don't know how it works. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. So it would have to, I don't know, because of technology changes all the times. I don't think satellites change the times. I think everyone, well, something's got, I think someone just does it because, like, my phone automatically changes. I don't think that's got anything to do with the satellite. I think that's got to do with Apple. I think all the companies are aware of when they all change times. So I think all the companies are involved. That's why a lot of people, don't change their clocks and everything. So if anyone can help the silkiest one, they can let me know. Arm wrestling is big in Norway. They're going to have like 200 people at the East versus West qualifier. It's going to be a ripper. Yes, that's Victoria Carlson underneath the matches. So no daylight savings in space. That's right, Adam. But thank you very much for the super chat. Really helps out. What else have we got? So that 4-way battleground. Carolina Peterson just goes whack. She's brilliant. Hard for anyone to beat her at 60 kilos. She's a jet. She is a jet. So very excited for her match with Victoria. And then, of course, Victoria Carlson versus Emily. Whoever wins will be whoever wins will have earned it. Will have definitely earned it. And that's why they need so many breaks before they pull in the final. Because if you go back and watch any of their matches, especially Carolina versus Victoria, you'll see them pull for about 915 hours. They go. So it'll be a really good matchup there. Hello, Matt Connolly. How are you, buddy? Hope all is well, Matt. Got an exciting, they just announced AWE, which is great. Their second event, Ryan Bowen versus Artem Taranenko, which is good. It's always good. Can't wait for it. It's in the sunny Gold Coast. Beautiful area of Australia. So they've nailed it there. They did really well in their first, considering everything went wrong for their first event. I thought their first event was great. Hope you all enjoyed it as well. Okay, so what are we up to? So Luxar versus Oscar. Luxar versus Oscar. There you go. My man Roan Eklund has said that in the first match, if we go back to the first match, just some more fun stats. Miroslava is the daughter of Victoria Alushina. So there you go. Mother and daughter competing on the same card. Brilliant. That's awesome. I'm in Norway for a week. Well, I'm gone for a week. I'm there for about 5.5 days. 5.5 days. Okay. Where are we up to? Oscar and Luxar. So Luxia, I'll get these names right on the day. I do apologize if I'm getting any of them wrong. A lot of these athletes, I'm only seeing their name for the first time. But my man here is actually from Bulgaria but lives in Norway. Been training for 20 years. Bulgarian and Norwegian champion. 2006, come 4th in WAF. 9th on the left. What else have we got? Budapest Masters. Won the WAF Budapest Masters. That's cool. I like that from Luxar. And taking on a young person. So Oscar's only 18 and comes second at WAF. So this match, Luxar versus Oscar's like old versus new. Old versus new. So that's going to be off the chain. I like that. The old guard versus the new guard. Someone that's pulling masters taking on the 18-year-old. Now, that will be a fun match. That would be a fun match. Joel Chim and Marcus is up next. Marcus, 28 years old, 120 kilos, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. 120 kilos and come fourth at WAF in the 110 kilo competition. Bang. Wow. 120 kegs. I better get on a diet or I'll get to 120 kegs. And taking on Joel Chim from Norway. What have we got here? Gold at national championships, both left and right. Come 10th on the left and 6th at WAF right here. Won the Hardanger Open last year. Won last year's tournament. So there you go. So as you can see, all these athletes have a lot of awesome credentials. It's just because they don't really know. Silky Wilkie. Well, I'm just going off Joel Chim Noah, who used to play NBA instead of Washim. So I'm going. It was Joel Chim Noah that played basketball, but his dad was French, so they called it Joel Chim. So that's why. That's why this one's a bit of a fun show. But once I get over there, I will get them all right. I'll be writing them down. I want to get them right because they've brought me over for commentary, and I want to nail it because there's already talks about next year's Hardanger Open. I mean, I haven't even been there, so that's why I really want to nail it. So the goal is when I go to all of these events is one, meet all these fantastic people. Let's find out some more superstars in the sport so we're not talking about the same three people all the time. Two, I want to go back. I want to go back. I mean, imagine you're saying every year that you're going to Norway. Anyway. Hey, Nicholas Narsted, you just saw him on Arm Wars. He's pulled WAL. Nicholas Narsted. Nicholas Narsted. And he's taking on Richard Andrakis. Now, Richard Andrakis is a big, strong dude pulled last year. So we all know Nicholas Narsted is the steel giraffe, the ambush. He's brilliant. And then, yeah. I like this matchup. It'll be heavy versus light. I'm leaning towards Nicholas Narsted just on pure strength alone. I think it's going to be brilliant, that matchup. I like it. Yeah, Nicholas Narsted versus Richard. Just wanted to see. I thought I had stats on Richard, but Nicholas Narsted, we all know him. He did really well in the WAL. Had bangers of matches at Arm Wars. Megatron question here. Aussie, going all over the world, arm wrestling promotions. When will you finally come to the USA? Well, so apparently May 11th, I'm allowed, Megatron. Apparently May 11th, I'm allowed to come into the country. So once the rumors spread wildfire, hopefully, I know Tim Talmadge has spoken to me about Washington State in December. But yes, hopefully all the American ones, go, you need to come to our event. I know Michael Todd and the Monster Factory, whilst I wasn't allowed to come into the country, they were like, can you please come? So hopefully we'll have a chat about that. But, hopefully we'll go from there. So Nicholas and Richards, strong matchup. Yeah, well, I think I can help Adam. I really do. I really think I can help. And then Froda Haugland versus Glenn Begston. I don't think these two have had a bad match at all. Glenn from Sweden, Frode from Norway. We all know who Frode Haugland is. Genuine dead set legend. So really excited for this one. Just to see Frode pull live. Loves holding it. Go to either the Arm Wars channel, the Arm Wars archive. Frode really wants to show running. He's still one of the most popular Supermatch pullers in the world. I like it. Glenn can just go. If you just type in Glenn Begston, his wife pulls as well. She's a jet on the table. But if you just watch Glenn pull, regardless if he wins or loses, has mega matchups. And I absolutely love it. Really looking forward to those ones. I think that, Frode with the $1 million smile. And then, of course, the last match on the Friday will be the winners of Carolina and Victoria, and then Victoria and Emily will go against each other. Frode Smiley Pants. Where'd that one go? Frode Smiley Pants. Frode is bloody awesome. One of the greats. Frode is the only name I recognise. Well, hopefully, after this one, King Hoddle, you'll recognise a lot of others. And hopefully people really make a big mark. And then we can get them over, to all other, get them booked all over the world. White Wolf looking after me. Thank you. White Wolf, my man, who I've got White Wolf's sweat on my jacket. Thank you very much for the super chat. Says, Jake, would you rather win all your matches but be considered a cheater? So be Devon. Or would you rather win 90% of your matches but be considered honourable amongst pullers or fans? They're the only two choices. Everyone else answer this question. I would rather win. It depends who the 10% are. Like if I can't crack the top 10, like if the top 10% are the top 10 in the world, because I'm considered a cheater. I'm not a cheater. Because it's really weird, right? It's really weird because honourable amongst pullers. I'm all about, it's somewhat, if you're good to me, I'm bad to you. Yeah, I don't think Devon cheats at all, for the record. I don't think he cheats at all. Just knows how to work the system. It's up to the refs to stop him. This is a really good one, White Wolf. This is a really good poll, White Wolf. Let's do a poll. Would you rather win 100%? Considered, yes, that'll fit. A cheater. Win 90. Respected around. I have to do Dart World. Around Dart World. So it just fits in. Ask the community. Ask the community there. Now, that's a really tough one. Get in the poll. That is a really good one. Winning every single match, because it's funny when you're considered a cheater. So a lot of people say Levan cheats because he's too heavy. A lot of people say Devon cheats because he manipulates the setup, but Devon hasn't won 100% of his matches. I mean, it would probably change every day. I mean, there's so many tangibles on that one. Let's go for now. I'm winning every match. Yeah, considered a cheater. Have I been found guilty of cheating, White Wolf? Have I been found guilty? Interesting. Interesting, Wolf. Very, very interesting. All right, just got to double check a few things. All righty. Yeah, so that's a good one. What have we got so far in the poll? 44% say win 100%, and they don't, they're just winning. Or 90%, so 55%. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I like about this question. So Wilkie's in the chat and he goes, can you be considered a cheater but not actually one? Because you can consider all you want, but if it's not proven, just opinions. That's what I mean. So it's like, yeah, it's a very interesting one. Bugger it. Let's go. I'm winning. Let's go. I'm winning. I think because I've got the 90% in my broadcasting, YouTube, and everything like that. So, yeah. There you go. What's everyone else saying? Let's have a quick. If I don't cheat, I don't care what they say. I'll take the 100%. Dangerous Dan's going with the 90%. What else have we got? Okay. Ready Bang says Troy. It's not cheating if you don't get caught. If you're on the juice, is that cheating if they're all doing it? I don't think it's cheating because everyone knows that they're doing it. Unless you're supposed to be in a natural comp and you know you're on the gear, then you are cheating. I mean, man, this opens a whole can of worms, White Wolf. Maybe we might. That's a good idea for a show this week or next week. Arm wrestling's would you rathers. Let me write that down. Pen's all the way over there. Arm wrestling would you rathers. Oh, I love it. That'll be a fun show. I'll get a couple of guests on for that show as well. Arm wrestling would you rathers. Arm wrestling. We're going to implement that as a game on Maximum Bang Monday, but everyone loves the caption game. Would you rather? Okay. Hey, if anyone else has got any would you rathers, drop them in. We'll have a bit of fun. Silky Wookie again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. To always win matches is more valuable. It just means you have outrageous skill. Doesn't matter the time of day or level of the opponent. If you can always win by cheating, then you have complete mastery, more than the fair person winning at 20% rate. Well, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, to always win matches is more valuable. It just means you have outrageous skill. Doesn't matter the time of day or level of the opponent. If you can always win by cheating, then you have complete mastery. Yeah, it's a real interesting one, isn't it? So, like, I know if I pull people that are new and things like that, I know I can position my hand. It's still in a fair grip, but I know if I just put it here, I'm winning easy. So, then, yeah. I mean, this whole bloody hell, White Wolf, this whole cheating debacle, I love it, though. You've got it. You've got it going. You've got it going. I love it. I absolutely love it because it's such a conundrum. It's such a conundrum. Baseball and cheating go hand in hand. Whoever can find a new cheat. Yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird. It's just if I can market myself is always winning and make money, then that's fine. But then it's like the Olympics. You know, these people win gold medals and then they find out they're cheating. Because you can consider that I'm cheating. Like you can consider I'm cheating the algorithm, or I can be considered. But yeah, I'm never a cheater. That's why I'm finding it very hard to go 100% and go, I'm picking the 100% one. Dangerous Dan's just gone whack. If you cheat, wait, where'd it go? If you cheated arm wrestling, you cheated everything else in life. That is funny. But thank you very much, Silky Wilkie, for the super chats. Thank you, Whitewall. And thank you for everyone for hanging out. I know these aren't all the most well names, but hopefully we can turn them into into recognizable names on the chat. I hope to find a real character so I can get them on the show. I'm going to take a lot of tablets to help with my arthritis because it's like -3 degrees there now. Yes, you can. I'll tell you what sizes I've got left, Matt. They're $30 plus postage. If you are coming to, you can order them for Australian people. If you can come to nationals, not nationals, state titles at the end of March, then you save on shipping. Otherwise, it's $10 for shipping. If you're not just plugging it, I can send you a link of what sizes I'll have left. Do super chatters not realize they're throwing money away at YouTube executives for nothing? But they're also ensuring that the Aussie arm wrestler can keep the dream alive. So once I can move everyone from here to another platform where I get 100% of the money, we can do that. But in the meantime, I haven't found it yet. Manipulating the rules to your advantage isn't actually cheating, arguably. You have a new batch of shirts. So what I did, White Wolf, is I've ordered 25 shirts. I just did a batch of 25 because it costs so much to ship to you guys. So what I'm hoping at the end of March, I've found a good place in America, White Wolf, and I'll be teaming up with Robert Kelly. So we'll be able to make shipping's cheaper. So the shirts will be a little bit cheaper. I've just got to order them. Yeah, Matt, I'll let you know what sizes I have left because I ordered 25. I think I've sold 10 of them. Silky Wilkie's in the chat. He says, I cheated my brothers and sisters at conception. They may have been fairer than me, but I won at life. There's an anecdote for you. That's a weird anecdote. That's funny. That's awesome. I cheat at Monopoly. I do that for fun. I cheat at Monopoly. What else have I cheated in? Growing up from like a teenager to 22, it was all about any sort of board game or card game or something like that. I'd cheat for fun, but I'd always admit at the end of it to see if I could get away with it. But thank you so much again, Silky, for your super chat. Greatly appreciated, brother. But yeah, very funny anecdote. Love it. Absolutely love it. I hope everyone's gone and subscribed to the Norwegian arm wrestling channel. I'll just take that down while we finish up having a chat. I have nothing for that one, Silky. And Dangerous Dan loves it. Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. I will. You'll be one of the first to know. Don't forget, if you are on Maximum Betting Monday, we're going to auction this off. So it won't be auctioned with super chats. You'll just put your bids in the comments, and then the highest bidder's got 7 days to pay through PayPal. If not, then I speak to the second bidder, and so on and so on and so on. Oh, correct, Hollywood Matt Connolly. Jermaine Boom was the ultimate cheater. Correct. For those that don't know, I used to be a pro wrestler here in Australia. It's one of my highlights of my life. I absolutely loved it. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah, dangerous. That's why I'm trying to find different ways. Then I'm trying to get some maybe orders, and they're ordered through the Arm Gods website. So then the English, Ireland, European site can order shirts through there. So trying a whole heap of different ways to ensure, because for me, I'm not even. I don't really care if I make a profit. Of course, making a profit's nice. I just want to get as many. I just want to get as many shirts out there as I can. $1 million. If people think you cheat, you're a cheater. No. I don't think that's correct. If people think you cheat, no. You are a cheater. No. If I beat someone in an arm wrestle because I've really worked hard, I've been quiet about my training, lost some weight, done 1 million pull-ups and things like that, and I beat them, then and they think I cheated. It doesn't mean I did cheat. We'll put the card back up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches there. So the first 6, I believe, are best of 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think it's 15 matches. I may have missed one there. But then that will also, those matches, all those will be best of 5 super matches. But, yeah. But that is cool. So don't forget, auction tomorrow on Maximum Bang Monday. Win yourself a card. What else have we got? We've got Maximum Bang Monday. So then there won't be a show on Wednesday because I'll be in the air unless I live stream from Qatar Airport. But then once I get to Norway, I'll be live streaming. So, Tall Paul, that's what I'm doing. So I'm out. So Rob's found me a place that prints T-shirts pretty good in America, and also I've got to find one in the UK. I think there's a cheaters mode in Monopoly. So I think there's a cheaters mode in Monopoly where you have to cheat to win. What did I think of Matarangi versus Bowen? Felt bad for Bowen. Of course I felt bad. I always want him to win. Spoke to him a couple of times afterwards. I always want Ryan to win. He's my guy. And I hope he beats Artem come June. But, yeah, we've got... I thought it was cool. He was able to hold him a bit. But, man, Matarangi is so strong. I'll be live commentating a match for Matarangi at the start of May in a pub in the middle of nowhere in Australia. So, I think in Australia do they have a cheaters mode for Monopoly. So, I'm just trying to think, guys, because I don't have the best equipment for live streaming, I'm very tempted and will only have one camera. So this mega Australian Oceanic matchup that we've got, I might film it and release it as a match straight away. But yeah, the big Mate, always love seeing him on the table, and I'll be seeing him live again first week of May. So I'll take my stuff up and see if it looks good live streaming, but it'll be only one camera angle for the match. I might do it off my phone. I don't know. Because if I do it off my 4K camera, see, I've got this 4K camera right, but I'm having trouble with the microphone. It's picking up everything. and it's not allowing me to adjust it on the camera. So if anyone wants to video call me and help me out, so you know how sometimes I do like my video today. Oh no, not today, but some of my videos I do this so it's a clearer picture, but then I have to record on a separate thing and match them up because of everything that is going on. Oh, sorry, I got to be very careful. It's a very expensive camera. Okay. You want me to come along and help you with the setup? I can't afford it, Matt. I can't afford it. So we have to fly to the Gold Coast, and then it's a 4-hour drive. It's a 4-hour drive. Then the event is on the Friday night. I can talk to you about this afterwards, Matt. So the event's on the Friday night. But then I have to go the 4 hours back early Saturday morning to fly home, to be home by Saturday night to commentate East versus West by Sunday morning. And yeah, absolutely. Big Mate, 2 weeks notice, came, saw, conquered. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. So, what have I done there? Too many. Yeah, because like the camera is too. I'll show you exactly what I mean. I'll see if I can get this to work. This will be real interesting. So I'm going to try something here, guys. Extra camera. Hi, Zadie. So let's go side by side. So this second one, this is my 4K camera, but StreamYard only allows me to so hang on. You're on the show now.
Oh, hi.
You're on the show.
Whether we're ready or not.
There's a family there. So what I'm gonna try, guys, is let me just take away my main camera. Okay, so that's interesting to know. Okay, let me try something. So if I go to audio, let me try something. Yeah, see, I can't add the camera audio. I'm looking at my settings now. I can't add this camera, the 4K camera audio. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So that's weird. So I love how you interview yourself. Okay. Let me just try something. What? That's just camera settings, isn't it? Hey, thanks for. Nah, I've been through that. So hang on 1 minute. Yeah, nah. So I can't. For some reason, I can't do it with this extra camera. But which one looks better? should I start? If I start streaming with this camera, then the battery runs out real quick. So there we go. Thank you, everyone, for the experiment. There you go. Thank you, everyone, for that. I see a booger. Yeah, I've probably got really long nose hairs. It's all Norwegian to me. No, the audio is not independent on both cameras. I don't know why. Because, like, if someone else comes into the chat, they can set their own audio. Yeah, so they look pretty similar. So the other camera, because I've been trying to move to Streamlabs. So I might even do a trial Streamlabs to see if that works, but I don't know if my camera will hold off, because then I'll be streaming in 4K. But then I've got to work out how I can add all your comments to Streamlabs and things like that. So big old booger. But there you go. So yeah, so this is the thing, guys. I'm always yeah, that's the first thing I always do, Matt. Turn it on and turn it off again. Yeah, so I'm always trying to evolve the show, make it look better. I want my videos to look better. Resolution was better on the other one, but the color's better in this one. Yeah, it could have just been the position of the camera. So that's what I mean. Scotty, thanks, mate. Enjoy your content, man. Big old booger. Thanks, Scotty. Glad you enjoyed. All right, guys. I reckon we might wrap up the show there. Maximum Bang Monday. Bang. I'm going to auction off one of these. And then depending on the auction, I might speak to a few others during the auction. One will be given away at the East versus West live commentary. Well, a way to win it will be given away at the East versus West commentary. So Uncle John and I will pick 3 matches. And if you get all 3 correct, you go into the draw. So it could be one person. It could be 100 people. But yeah, tune in tomorrow, Maximum Bang Monday. You can win, auction off one of these. And then, of course, because see, like auctioning off and then selling a couple of them, then I can put money into merch for across the country. Because a lot of places want me to put up $2,000, and I just don't have $2,000 to just put up and not have for it there. But we'll talk about Winter Blast. We'll talk about that. We'll talk more about this. We'll talk about Arm Wars, and we'll talk about other things. If you have a chance, check out my latest video that I just put out on the internet. If you are a member, you get a little 2-minute behind the scenes, just a whole heap of little clips I found on my phone. I put them together and you get on there. Hey, you guys make the dream come true. You guys are awesome. Whatever you do, just stay positive. Keep that awesome mindset and just ensure that whatever you do, you are notable and you are very important in the world today. And the world is better if you're always smiling. I'm out of here. Take care, you dead set legends. I'm out of here. Love you all very much.